What's up guys, it's Asta here and welcome to a brand new video. This is gonna be a rant, and it's gonna be a rant like I've never done before. I'm gonna be talking about certain things that I never talked about in this channel. The main reason being because YouTube is very PC nowadays, very sensitive, something that pisses me off greatly, but that we really can't do much about, at least for now. Even though there's been news that YouTube right now has quite a few lawsuits to deal with because they have been basically discriminating against white and Asian males, which is completely fucking crazy. It's no secret that YouTube has been, discriminating against a lot of people here on YouTube, just basically shutting down and censoring a lot of the channels that basically don't believe with their political agenda. Which is it's just crazy to me how people for YouTube it must be really insane how people have different ways of looking at things, different beliefs and so on. So they just because they have a lot of power, they just shut you down because that's what they do. And then they fucking try and fail to be edgy on Twitter. There's been a lot of controversy surrounding all that, but we're not going to get into that. I just thought it would be interesting to actually mention that on this video because I'm going to be talking about certain things kind of related to that too. So, but as you guys can see by the title of this video, I'm going to be talking about the controversy surrounding Kingdom Come Deliverance, which, by the way, I want to start by saying that it is an amazing game. I love it. I love the whole realism they try to go for. The combat took me a while to get used to, but halfway through the game, if you keep training your character, you keep practicing, then you can basically become a god later on in the game, and it's pretty freaking fun. I just wish they would implement like a third-person perspective, like the Fallout games, for example, just because the combat sometimes in the first-person perspective can be a little bit iffy. But other than that, the game is absolutely awesome. It's fun. I love how they go for the historical accuracy in this game, which a lot of people have been complaining about for some reason because, Europeans, according to these snowflakes, don't have the right to have their own culture, their own history, their own heritage. This is something that in the last few years it's been growing and growing. People, anytime you see an European person or even a white American being proud of their culture, of their heritage, of wanting to preserve their culture, they're automatically called racists. That's the world we live in right now. And so it brings me to this topic because the game Kingdom Come Deliverance has been accused, and one of the devs that worked on this game has been accused of being a racist because of his views. Because he is a dude that is proud of his European heritage, he's proud of his history, and so snowflakes like to basically call him a racist for it, which is completely crazy. It's ridiculous. And it's something that needs to stop. It's something that needs to fucking stop. I'm European myself, and I'm not ashamed of my history. I'm not ashamed of my culture. And I will protect my culture if one day I have to. Because if there's a thing that I'm not, is a coward. So, but anyway, Kingdom Come has been accused by snowflakes of being racist because there's no people of color in this game. Here's the thing. This game takes place in the 15th century Bohemia. Very small area, by the way. And, of course, this is medieval ages. So, a history expert has been working with the devs, of course, to make sure that the majority of the game is historically accurate. As much as they can make it, of course, because at the core, this is still a video game. But who's to say, it's this dude's game. He has the right to make the game however he wants. However, it is a fact that Bohemia was predominantly white, all right? So I don't see what the problem is. Like, the race thing wasn't even a thing when these devs were working on the game. Like, these people just pop in their video games, right? It's funny to me, by the way, before I finish that thought, it's funny to me that most of these snowflakes and SJWs, they just, the majority of them don't even play video games. They just like to shove their fucking noses where they don't belong. But it seems that these people just go and look into the game or go and play the game just solely because of the reason that they want to nitpick every single little fucking stupid thing in the game, and they go and play the game to make sure there's people of color in the game. Is this how fucking ridiculous you have to be? Are you serious? Is this what the world has come to? This is happening everywhere. These snowflakes, like, forced diversity into everything. I'm not just talking about video games. We see it everywhere today. Look at Europe. Just look at Europe and how much of a trash can Europe is becoming lately. Because it's true, whether you want to believe that or not, it's true. And God forbid you actually talk about it. God forbid you actually talk about your feelings on the matter, because you're automatically labeled as a racist. You know, today in video games and movies, you have to have constantly every single fucking race, every single fucking sexuality, and every single fucking gender in every single fucking piece of media you see today. Why? Because these people want to be on the good side of the snowflakes. And I don't understand why. I don't understand why. It's clear that these people are not sane. When they accuse you of being a racist or a homophobe because you don't agree with what they're saying, these are people that try to rewrite history. There's been countless times where it's been talked about of these idiots trying to rewrite history. Most of these cunts don't even like the history of the country they live in. They don't respect it. They don't learn from it. They don't study it. You know what I mean? They want to erase it. They want to rewrite it. You know Assassin's Creed Origins, for example, which is, in my opinion, a brilliant game. I loved the entire story. I loved that game. However, recently, we had an update where they have this tour DLC or whatever it is, where you can go through the game without worrying about fighting. It's basically a tour. You can learn more about the history of Egypt and all that. Well, apparently, Ubisoft decided to censor certain statues in the game and even rewrite some of the history in that game so they could get on the snowflakes' better side, you know, so they wouldn't anger the snowflakes. See what I mean? It's crazy. It's insane. Resident Evil 5. Remember Resident Evil 5? The whole controversy surrounding it, because, oh my god, God forbid, you know, you have an outbreak in Africa and they were expecting you to shoot white people in there? Really? You were calling Resident Evil 5 racist because you were in Africa fighting off a fucking outbreak? Black zombies because this game again takes place in Africa? You remember the first trailers for Resident Evil 5 and how awesome it looked? With Chris Redfield by himself, just walking through the streets and killing zombies by himself? Why do you think that Sheva was really shoehorned into Resident Evil 5? It wasn't because they wanted to, or they had planned to really put co-op in the game. It was just because, you know, to make it more PC, to make it more politically correct. That's it. So the game wouldn't be so offensive to snowflakes. That was the only reason they shoehorned Sheva in there. Now, don't get me wrong, Resident Evil 5 to me is a fun game, but it had so much potential. It could have done so much better. Imagine that what we got was what we had seen in the first trailers of Resident Evil 5, with Chris Redfield alone, fighting these zombies, these creatures, just by himself. Imagine how the amount of potential this game had. And that Capcom had to basically shoehorn an African fucking co-op partner so people wouldn't get so offended, I mean. This is going on too fucking far right now. It's going too fucking far. Like, it's amazing now. Now we live in a world where you being able to choose from 75 plus fucking genders is a thing. Why? I don't know. Why is that a thing? Why is that a thing? Are you offending me? Because I didn't decide on what gender I am yet. Are you fucking kidding me right now? Really? Or feminists. Oh my god, we get paid so much less than men. Shut the fuck up. Just shut the fuck up, man. This is insane to me. This is more than insane to me. And this needs to stop. These people need to be put in check. These people need to be put in fucking check because this is too much. The world is going crazy. The world was crazy before, but now it's getting worse. It's getting way, way, way worse. And feminists, I'm talking to you now. You want equal rights? I'm a woman. I'm all for equal rights. But keep it in mind. If you go up to a man and for no fucking reason you decide to harass that man, you decide to, lift your hand at that man, try to hit him, then I do believe that man has all the right to defend himself. And I'm going to talk to people that are religious, right? I don't care what you believe in. I don't care what God you fucking pray to, right? I don't give a fuck. But don't try to force it down my fucking throat. Don't try to force it down people's throats. I don't have to accept your religion. I don't have to. You can do you can do whatever you want. But I don't have to accept it. I will respect you as a human being if you are a good human being. I don't have to respect your religion. I don't have to accept your religion. I don't care for your religion. I don't give a fuck. Like I said, do you. Believe in what you want. Don't force it down my fucking throat. Because I'm not going to accept something I don't believe in. Period. And that's how it should be. Respect that person as a human being, as the human being that that person is. If he's a good human being, then respect that. But stop forcing shit down people's throats. I'm sick and tired of the bullshit that we have to put up today. Sick and tired of it. It's fucking unbelievable. This is sad. It's fucking sad, man. YouTube is going downhill. The gaming industry is going downhill, even though it was going downhill already. But now it's fucking worse because they're trying to cater to snowflakes more and more.
What are you doing?
And they're not worried about catering to real gamers, because like I said, most of these snowflakes don't even play games really. They are not gamers. They're just people that like to go into video games to nitpick. They like to go into video games because it offends them apparently, even though they don't play games. But they have to force their beliefs on us, right? So like I said, guys, I don't care what you believe in. I don't care where you come from. As long as you respect me as a human being, I will respect you as a human being. As long as you don't try to force anything on me, I'm gonna be absolutely cool with you. And that's all it should come to. It's all it should come down to. Like, these people act like we don't have video games with people of other races. San Andreas, for example, a game with a ton of black people. Sleeping Dogs, a game with Asian people. The Getaway, a game with a lot of different kinds of people in there. Have you ever played The Getaway? Do these people even do their research right? Do they really go through the history of video games and actually get their fucking facts straight? They don't. But they have to nitpick a medieval game set in Europe in the 15th fucking century because it doesn't have people of color. Fuck you. Just fuck you. And then these journalists. Some of these journalists that decided they were not going to cover the game because, oh my god, the dev that worked on this game is a racist. He was pro-Gamergate and all these shit. So what? Your job is to fucking cover and review this game. That's your job. And you're not providing it for the people? The people that get you paid? Really? Because, oh, it goes against my beliefs. Then you're working on the wrong fucking job. You're in the wrong fucking job right now. But it doesn't surprise me, really. It really doesn't surprise me. This is what we come to expect nowadays. You know, from living in 2018, this is what we should expect. This is insane. This is fucking insane. And I don't know how many times I have to say this, but I'll say it again. This is fucking insane. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna end this video here. I have a lot more to say, but I don't want to drag out this video. I don't want to make it super fucking long. Now I have to edit this. And I'm probably going to record some footage from Kingdom Come, even though, you know, we kind of strayed off of the topic a little bit. But was a lot of things that I wanted to talk about. A lot of things that piss me off nowadays in the world. We see a lot of snowflakes on YouTube nowadays. And, you know, we get discriminated against because of them. Right? Because if you say something they don't agree with, we get discriminated against. We get shut down. Remember when YouTube actually let you do your own thing and you had video responses and you guys could actually have an argument about things? No, it's not like that anymore. Oh, you said something against that snowflake, you proved it wrong? Oh my god, no, that can't be a thing. We're gonna shut you down. That's how it is today. It's censorship. Stop trying to rewrite history. Stop trying to pretend that history didn't exist, that what happened back then wasn't a thing, because it was. History wasn't always kind to everybody. It was quite cruel to some people. Yes. Doesn't mean you should try to rewrite it. It doesn't mean you should lie to people about what happened back then. You should fucking learn from it. But you're not learning from it. You know, from the state of the world, nobody's learning from the history from back then. Nobody. You know, they're making the same mistakes, and this is going to lead to the same fucking consequences. Just wait. You just fucking wait. So yeah, guys, I'm going to get out of here. This was my rant video, and I probably should have talked more about, you know, the topic at hand. I know we strayed off from that a little bit, but it all comes into play, you know. It's all kind of connected, and it really pisses me off. It pisses me off. We have to have so many things forced down our throats and there's nothing we can do about it. Or there is, and we try to fight it, and I'm pretty sure that a lot of people are still going to continue fighting. Unfortunately, you know, you have these big fucking corporations trying to shut you down, or these completely insane governments trying to shut you down because you're going against their agenda. But it is what it is. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments. How do you feel about this whole fucking snowflakes invading our fucking video games and trying to blame every single fucking people that have pride for where they come from, or that they have a vision for a certain game and this is how they want the game to be, and these snowflakes call him a racist for it. How do you guys feel about it? Let me know down in the comments. Be respectful, because I am not going to take any shit. If you're going to be an asshole, I'm going to block you. It's as simple as that. So, yeah, I'm going to get out of here, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.